Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Ritika and today we are going to solve the LeetCode daily problem number of ways to paint n cross 3 grid. So let's quickly understand what the problem states. You have a grid of size n cross 3 and you want to paint each cell of the grid with exactly one of the three colors red, yellow or green while making sure that no two adjacent cells have the same color. That is, no two cells that share vertical or horizontal sides have the same color. Given n the number of rows of the grid, return the number of ways you can paint this grid. As the number may grow large, the answer must be computed modulo 10 to the power 9 plus 7. Well, so we have been given a grid of size n cross 3 where n is the number of rows that will be given as input and 3 is the number of column. Now we have to paint each cell of this grid with exactly one of the three colors. Those colors are red, yellow and green. And the condition is no two adjacent cells, it may be horizontally or vertically, do not have the same color. Now we have to return the number of ways we can paint the grid. And the answer may grow large, so we have to compute it using modulo 10 to the power 9 plus 7. For example, if n equal to 1, that means our grid is n cross 3 equal to 1 cross 3. Now, how many ways we can paint it? Here in the pictorial example, you can see that if n equal to or row equal to 1, then we can represent the grid or we colored the grid in 12 possible way. And the constraint of the problem is n equal to grid length and n lies in between 1 to 5000. Now let's understand the optimal approach intuition. So basically question set that we have n rows and 3 columns, we have already discussed it, and no two adjacent cells have the same color. The horizontal adjacent cells represent this and vertical represent to this. Now let's go through an example for better understanding of the intuition. For example, if n equal to 1, now we have a grid of 1 cross 3. Now in cell 1 we have 3 choices to paint the cell with red or yellow or green. After painting the cell 1, when we come to cell 2, we have only 2 choices, because if, for example, if we have painted the cell 1 as red, then we have only 2 choices for cell 2, either yellow or green. It can match with cell 1, right? Similarly, for cell 3, we have also 2 choices. If, for example, if we have colored or painted cell 1 as red and cell 2 as yellow, then we have the choices as red and green for the cell 3. That means we have total choices as 3 into 2 into 2, that is 12. Now let's understand the pattern of the coloring process. If we divide this 12 pattern in two parts, 6 plus 6, how it will be looks like. First is type ABA. That means first and the third cell have the same color. For example, if first is red, third is cell 1 and cell 3 is red, and the cell 2 will be yellow. And we have the choices. See, 3 is to 3 into 2 into 1, because at first for red we have 3 choices, first cell, second cell we have 2 choices, and for ABA type we have only 1 choices. That means after calculation we have 6 ways in type ABA. Another type is type ABC. There here we have all the 3 different colors for 3 cells. For example, red, yellow and green. Here we have also the choices as 3 into 2 into 1, that is 6. Now let's check for the next row how the next row will be painted as per the current row. If the current row is in ABA pattern, that is red, yellow, red pattern, then the next row we will try both the pattern, right? ABA and ABC. If the next row also follow ABA pattern, then we have only three ways, that is yellow, red, yellow, or yellow, green, yellow, or green, red, green. Or if we use ABC pattern for the next row as per the current row for ABA pattern, then we have only two ways. Similarly, if the current row uh, follow the ABC pattern, then we will try also the try two different ways, ABA and ABC, for the next row that follow two ways. Now let's understand one thing, that if AI is the number of ABA pattern for row I, then and BI will if the BI is the number of ABC pattern in row I, then we can simply calculate the formula. The next row, the number of ABA pattern in next row AI plus 1 will be 3 into AI. You can see here plus 2 into BI. Similarly, the ABC pattern for the next row will be BI plus 1 equal to 2 into AI plus 2 into BI. And the base case is if n equal to 1, see we have AI equal to 6 and BI equal to 6. So if n equal to 1, then the total choice is simply 6 plus 6 equal to 12. So now let's understand the Python code for to solve this problem. So as discussed in the process, we have first given in the example that we have to compute the answer as per the modulo 10 to the 9 plus 7. So we have just initialized that mod, and we have two patterns, ABA and ABC, for generalized purpose, right? ABA is 6 way and ABC can be represented at 6 way. Now this is for n equal to 1, the first row, right? So we will try to compute for the next row. That's why we have right here for I in range of 2 to n plus 1, because here we are starting indices from 1 to n, not 0 to n minus 1. Okay, that's why we have right here 2 to n plus 1. Now we will calculate next ABA as per the rule we just have discussed, 3 into ABA plus 2 into ABC, and next ABC will be 2 into ABA plus 2 into ABC, and then we will use mod operator for both the cases. Now we will restore the ABA as ABA with next ABA and ABC as next ABC, and finally we will return the total number of ways as ABA plus ABC, and with the modulo operator. Now run the code. Okay, it's running. Now submit. Yeah, so our code is running good. If you like the video, please do like, share, subscribe, and follow for more such content. Thank you.